Today we're diving into a fascinating and often crucial topic: how to tell if someone is lying. This isn't about becoming paranoid, but understanding human behavior better and being more aware of our interactions. How to tell if someone is lying. Humans have been lying since the dawn of time. Whether it's to protect themselves, avoid punishment, spare someone's feelings, or, on a bigger scale, even to persuade or entertain, lying is a part of human nature. But how can you tell if someone is lying to you? Dr. Paul Ekman, a renowned psychologist, identified micro-expressions, brief, involuntary facial expressions that reveal true emotions. These micro-expressions occur when someone tries to hide what they're feeling. For example, a fleeting look of fear or guilt might flash across someone's face before they quickly replace it with a smile. Another expert, Dr. Charles Bond, conducted extensive research on deception. His studies show that people often rely on stereotypes about lying, like assuming liars won't make eye contact or that they'll fidget nervously. But, interestingly, these aren't always reliable indicators. Let's talk about some signs that could indicate someone is lying. While these are not foolproof, they can give you clues when combined with other observations. One common sign is inconsistency in their story. If someone is lying, they might struggle to keep their story straight. Pay attention to details. If their story changes or they give conflicting information, it could be a red flag. Another indicator is body language. According to Dr. Lillian Glass, a behavioral analyst and body language expert, liars might touch their face, throat or mouth more frequently. They might also cover vulnerable body parts such as the neck or abdomen as a subconscious protective gesture. Micro-expressions, as we mentioned earlier, are brief and involuntary. If you notice a fleeting look of fear, guilt, or even contempt, it might indicate a lie. These expressions are quick, so it requires keen observation to catch them. Speech patterns can also be telling. Liars might give excessive details to make their story more believable, or they might be vague to avoid giving away too much. Listen for inconsistencies in their speech rate and tone. Sudden changes can be a sign of stress associated with lying. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It costs nothing but means the world to a small channel like this, trying to grow. You are appreciated. Psychologically, lying is stressful. Dr. Bella DePaulo, a social psychologist, found that lying often creates cognitive overload. This means that liars have to think harder to keep their stories straight, which can manifest in hesitations, pauses, and even slips of the tongue. Polygraph tests, also known as lie detector tests, measure physiological responses like heart rate, blood pressure, and skin conductivity to determine if someone is lying. While they're not always admissible in court due to reliability issues, they do show that lying can trigger measurable physical responses. Confronting a liar can be tricky and requires a delicate approach. First, stay calm. Reacting with anger or frustration can escalate the situation and make it harder to get to the truth. Approach the conversation with a mindset of curiosity rather than accusation. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of directly accusing someone, try to get them to elaborate on their story. This can create opportunities for inconsistencies to emerge naturally. For example, if someone tells you they were at a certain place at a certain time, ask them to describe what they did there in more detail. The more specific their answers need to be, the harder it is to maintain a lie. Be observant. Pay attention to their body language, tone of voice, and any changes in their behavior. Sometimes the way someone responds to questions can be more telling than the answers themselves. It's also important to consider the context. Why might this person be lying? Understanding their motivation can help you address the issue more effectively. Are they trying to protect themselves, avoid conflict, or spare your feelings? In some cases, it might be helpful to give the person an opportunity to come clean without feeling cornered. You could say something like, "It's okay if something else happened, I just want to understand." This can make them feel safer and more likely to tell the truth. Sometimes dealing with a liar can be more than we can handle on our own. If you find yourself in a situation where lying is causing significant harm or distress, it might be time to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to deal with issues of trust and deception and can provide strategies and support for dealing with these situations. In conclusion, detecting lies isn't about playing detective all the time. It's about being aware and mindful of the signs. While there's no surefire way to always know if someone is lying, understanding the science and psychology behind it can make you more attuned to the clues. And when it comes to handling a liar, approaching the situation with calmness and empathy can often lead to better outcomes. Thanks for watching. Please consider a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.